This video is about what sold for wood when it comes to brass and metal. If you're new to the channel, I'm Vicki. If you're coming back, thank you for that too. As I said, this video is about what sold on eBay for wood items. Yes, we sell wood and brass and glass and a whole bunch of other things. And so I'm going to share with you in this video some of our sales to see if you would sell these things too. So let's get started. Not that one, it's that one. Sold a napkin holder and salt and pepper shaker holder. This is the International Heartland pattern, and I bought this at a garage sale. Paid only $2 for it. Had it listed since 23, and it sold on sale for $22.46 plus ship. Obviously, I need to wrap the shakers in some bubble wrap, and I might be able to fit them back on here and add some more stretch wrap back to it to keep it more compact for shipping. So the first thing I'm going to do is wrap these in bubble wrap. I changed my mind. The first thing I'm going to do is wrap each one in foam wrap. That'll help protect the transfer finish, and then I'll wrap them in small bubble wrap. Now that they're wrapped in foam wrap, and I did write top on each one, I'll wrap each one in small bubble wrap. So each one is wrapped in foam wrap and small bubble wrap. To fill in this void in here, I put some paper towel tubes that I had to cut, and I'm going to attempt to stretch wrap this. I'm not sure if I can get this done. I know I need both hands to do it, but I'm going to attempt to stretch wrap everything in place. And I decided to add one more paper towel tube so that it would be as flush as possible. I added some tape to keep those from moving around. I might stretch wrap each one separately before I go all the way around. Wrapping them separately didn't work, but I managed to wrap across, very awkward. Very, very awkward. And I might put some air pillows in each corner once I get it in the box, but I don't think anything's going anywhere. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. They should be opening it up on a table. So I just have to check the height to see what I need. It's going to be really tight with a 6-inch high box, so we'll see. I'll be right back. I'll grab a box. I'm going to try to make this 12 by 10 by 8 box work. Test fit looks good. I just need to get some air pillows, I think, on the bottom and some bubble wrap and fill in around. Before I put it in the box, though, I am adding bubble wrap around it on the sides and over the top. I'll get this taped up. I am fitting some air pillows in each corner. I've got one here, and now one here, and I'll just get this taped up. I've got it taped up every side, brought the ends together, and now I just need to fit it in the box. It looks pretty good. I'm not sure how much room I have for air pillows. I might just add some paper to the bottom and air pillows around. I filled in with air pillows where I could. I put bubble wrap scraps where I could. I'll top it off with a sheet of bubble wrap. I think that'll be good. I'll get it closed up and in the mail. Mark, would you like to help find some coasters, some wooden coasters? I think you're standing really close to them.
Well, here's the wood stuff. And this looks like some coasters.
Yep, already stretch wrapped.
Yep, all ready to go.
Thank you.
How much did we get for those?
I don't know. I need to look. Not a lot, $20, but we've got $2 into them, so
That's not bad.
Not bad. We paid $2 for this coaster set. It's really nice. Mid-century modern. Some of the keywords I use: 8-count wooden cork coasters. Sold on sale for $20.97 plus ship. I have it stretch wrapped, but I'll wrap it in a small bubble wrap and then mail it in a small box. I've got some bubble wrap on the bottom and some on each side. It just barely fit in here. I'm going to top it off with some cardboard and get it folded up and in the mail. Looking for a cup holder. I think I see it back here. There it is. I haven't sold anything off of this shelf for a while. So always glad to make a sale. I hope I can fit this in a 12 by 6 by 6. I'm not sure. Paid $5.48 at an antique mall. Pretty much overpaid, but sold for $19.96 plus ship. I think I can fit it in this 12 by 6 by 6. I just did a test fit. I put 4 air pillows in the bottom, and then I have 4 other air pillows that I'm going to lay around it as I roll it up in bubble wrap. I added some more air pillows at the end, and I'm going to tape this up. The air pillows built it up too high on the bottom, so I'm adding bubble wrap so I can get that down in here further. And I do have to put an air pillow above and below the top of the wood cup holder. I have an extra piece of cardboard here. I have an air pillow below. I have some small bubble wrap, another air pillow, and some cardboard here because it's a really tight fit, but I'm going to make it work. If you're enjoying this video, I appreciate a thumbs up, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and keep watching. There's more. A what sold video when it comes to brass and metal, and I have a variety of things to show you. I'm also going to show you how I pack these items. Sold another salesman's sample, a little copper skillet. We listed these in 21 and they keep selling. This one sold for full asking price of $24.95 plus ship. For the little skillet, I'm just backing it with cardboard. Sometimes I turn it upside down, but I can do that, I guess, if I put some bubble wrap underneath it too. And then I'll wrap it in some large 1/2-inch bubble wrap and mail it in a padded envelope. I did go ahead and add some bubble wrap and turn it upside down, and then I'll wrap it. I'm not sure if I can get this out. Might take 2 hands. We sold this fairly large planter, brass planter. It's kind of an unusual shape. I hope I have the right size box for it. Paid $2 at a church rummage sale. It says it's 6.5 inches high. I know it looks bigger, by 9.5 inches in diameter. Boy, it does look bigger than 6.5, but I'm checking it here and I think it's 6.5. Anyway, it sold on offer for $25 plus ship. I really just need to find the right size box. It's not going to be hard to pack, just finding the right box. I just checked what I estimated for shipping, and for some reason I estimated this a little bit high. Well, not really. I added my extra pound. It's about 2 pounds without a box. You know, rounded up to 3, and then I added an extra pound. So I'm going to upgrade this to priority mail because the box is going to work perfect, and we've collected enough money to be able to use it. I surrounded it with air pillows and some scrap bubble wrap. I'm not going to fill the hollow area for this one. It's pretty sturdy, but I'm going to put 2 sheets of bubble wrap on top. That should be good. I'm just under 3 pounds. We'll be charged for 3 pounds, but I estimated for 4, so I'm good. These sold really fast, you know, within a couple of weeks. It's the second set that we've sold. I don't know what it is about these ducks. I mean, there really are quite a few out there, so I'm kind of surprised. You know, they're bookends. I did price them competitively. We've paid $3. I think I had them at $29.95, which is lower than most. But they sold on sale, $23.96 plus ship. Wrapping each one in paper just to protect the finish. And then each bookend will get wrapped in 1 square of large 1/2-inch bubble wrap and taped up. I might be able to fit these in a 12 by 6 by 6 box. I'm going to try. Test fit looks good. They're so heavy that I'm going to use paper on the bottom because bubble wrap or air pillows will probably just pop, even though they're in bubble wrap. Paper on the bottom, and I'm going to fill in with paper around it. Looking pretty good. I just need to top it off. I always tell you that paper adds weight. That's why I don't use it very often. So I decided to check the weight. 3 pounds, 8 ounces. I estimated 4 pounds. I am good. Even with the label and the tape and everything, I'm good. 4 pounds is what I estimated. So it's good to go. I just need to get it folded up and taped up and in the mail. I'm getting down to just a few copper miniatures left. Make sure I pull the right one. Got a couple of skillets. I think it's this one. No, it's not. That says B4. I just looked over here at my note. It says B3. I almost grabbed the wrong one. That wouldn't be good, would it now? It's a vintage salesman sample mini copper bucket with brass handle. I bought a whole bunch of them at a sale, so I think I have about 50 cents into it. It's sold on sale for $17.46 plus ship. And it's a really good thing that I put a number on it that I could match up, because I truly did almost pick up the wrong one. So I'm going to pull this and put it on our internal packing slip. I'm going to back it with a small piece of scrap cardboard. I just need to cut this right here. The cardboard helps keep it from bending, and then I'll wrap it in some large bubble wrap. Fold in the ends and tape it. And mail it in a padded envelope, either with one air pillow to the side or maybe one at the top and the bottom. It's good. I saw dollar signs when I found this Calphalon at our Goodwill store, and now I'm thinking, what was I thinking, right? I had to pack these heavy things. 3-piece, 2, stock pots, a 6-quart and a 5-quart with one lid. Paid $11, and we have a few other pieces too. They offered, I think, 62 to start out with. I wanted 70. They came up to 65. I gave up. I caved and sold it. But I'm very concerned as to what size box I'm going to use. I don't know for sure how I'm going to pack these, and they're very heavy. As you can see here, it's over 12 inches. I can't put them in a 12 by 12 by 12. Even on a diagonal, I don't think I can put them in a 12 by 12 by 12. And height isn't too bad, but I don't have any packing. It's 7 inches. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? With the handles, and the ones on the bottom are slightly wider, I figured out that I need at least 15 inches. So I grabbed a 12 by 12 box to see if on the diagonal I can get 15 inches. And I know you can't hardly see this, but I actually have 16 on the diagonal. I have to make this box work. It's a 12 by 12 by 12, and it's okay for height. It's a recycled Amazon box, and it says edge crush test is 32. That's what I use. Gross weight 65 pounds. I'm okay with that, but I can't trust this tape. And before I put this in here and make this really heavy to manage, I'm going to reinforce the entire box with tape. I'll show you. I'll reinforce across here, here, and every corner. You might think I've gone a little crazy with the tape, but I have reinforced this every which way. And I'll add more tape here after I close up the box and make sure the tape is pressed down. But I've reinforced it so the box won't blow out from handling and from the weight. I think I want to put some bubble wrap down here and I'll show you. I'm lining the bottom with 2 squares of bubble wrap because air pillows would never hold up to this. Next, I'm recycling a bag that some bubble wrap came in, and I'm just going to set these down in that plastic. I did take a minute to put some small bubble wrap around the lid. You can see it fit okay where the handles are, but I need to fill in. There's still a lot of spaces here that need filled in. Because this box is 12 by 12 by 12, and if you go over that, there's an upcharge, And because I'm kind of pushing out the sides a little bit with all this paper, I've decided I'm going to cut down the flaps on this box. I'm going to put some bubble wrap here and then cut these down and fold it in. So what I've been doing here is I put a mark where I cut down each corner, used my ruler, and then I scored every single side. Now I'm just going to fold it back. I'm going to put the ruler on this side of my score line and fold this flap back. And to tell you the truth, it might have been easier had I not already taped it up so much. I forgot to tell you, to keep this from shifting inside while I was turning it, I stuck this piece of styrofoam in here. So remove that and get all of this folded in, and I'll probably cut down these flaps to reduce the weight. I'll cut some of this off. I just remembered I saw this in the garage. Temper pack. It's just some insulated foam. I'm just going to put this on top and fold into it. To reduce the weight, I just cut away some of the cardboard, and then I'll line this up and trim the back and trim the piece underneath. Okay, so that reduced the weight, and then I'll fold in these flaps and I'll consider reducing some of the weight there as well, because that's a lot of extra cardboard that we don't need. Okay, I've reduced the weight as much as I can. I have 4 pieces I've cut off. I'll just get this folded up and taped up. It weighs what it weighs. We sold something off our brass shelf. Some bookends. Tennis player bookends. Glad to get them off the shelf. The bookends were found at a church rummage sale, paid $1 for the set, and they sold on offer for $30 plus ship. I'm going to be mailing them in this configuration to fit into a box, so I think I can get by with just wrapping them with paper. I have a box that's 10 by 8 by 6. I think it's going to work perfect for these. I have some air pillows in the bottom. I placed each end of the bookends in a bag, so if the box gets wet, they won't get wet. I have some plastic that I'm going to recycle. And I'm going to place these in here in the position like this. So I have the plastic bag surrounding it. I'm adding an air pillow between them, and I'm going to put some air pillows in the corners. I know it's hard to tell, but I have an air pillow in each corner. I put some bubble wrap down each side. I have the air pillow between them, and I'm going to just top it off with some air pillows. It's good. Should be good. I hope you enjoyed today's video on what sold, and leave a comment and let me know what type of items that you sell on eBay. If you'd like to see more reselling videos, click here. And thanks for watching.